Yo, what up, y'all? It's your girl Chelsea with the pots, and you are now tuned in to Chelsea's Tasty Kitchen. Alright, y'all, let's jump straight in. So first things first, we getting these shrimp skewered up. I only got some small petals laying around the house, so I'm doing 3 shrimp per skewer. Alright, so once we got everything skewered up, they should look kind of like this. Oh yeah, and while we're at it, check out that merch, Chelsea's Tasty Kitchen. Yeah, that's a 1 out of 1. Also, while I'm skewering my shrimp, I realized I probably should have seasoned them first. But, I mean, it's kind of too late for that now, but maybe next time. So your skewer should look like this. So next, we're going to jump into this rice pilaf. So normally, like if I got time, I'm going to make, something from scratch. But this is a very great rice I recommend. If something laying around the house, quick little something to throw in the rice cooker. You already know, bada boom, bada bing. Hit a button and it's one and done. You know what I mean? So go ahead and get that going in that rice cooker. That'll be ready in literally no time, honestly. So I just throw a couple sticks of butter in there, let that thing rock out. So while I got that rice rocking out, I'm going to get this sauce going. So this can be considered a bang bang sauce. I mean, yum yum. Everybody got their own perception of these sauces, but this is going to be called bang bang for me. So I'm just using a little bit of mayonnaise, Thai chili, a little bit of accent, lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. Just a couple things that I have laying around the house that I know that I can turn into something good. Sundays are those days where I'm just getting creative, trying something new for content purposes or just for a decent family meal. So I'm mixing this sauce together, throw a little accent in it just for a hint of, flavor enhancing. And I will be posting the sauce recipe somewhere in the description down below. So as I finish up with this, I'm just going to put a little clear wrap across the top of it and let it refrigerate for a little while. So while that's rocking out, chilling in the refrigerator for about 30-45 minutes, I'm going to start on cutting some fresh parsley. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment, and tell a friend about my channel. So next I'm going to jump in to this parsley. It's a must to have parsley in the kitchen while you're cooking. And not the little dollar bottle. I mean, I started from the bottle, don't get me wrong. I used a dollar bottle before I knew better. But this is $1 too for fresh parsley. Keep you some parsley around the house. Just cut you some fresh parsley every time you're cooking around the house. Thank me later. Anyways, I cut these things out with my bad boy Cutco knife. Shout out to Cutco. And we're going to get this thing real small. We're going to let it kind of air dry. Personally, I like air drying because when you try to do different ways of drying this parsley in a faster then naturally it takes away from the colors of it and the way that it feels. It just takes like the entire life out of it, literally. So I want to keep this parsley in its natural state as much as possible. You see it's getting smaller and smaller, and for some reason I used the smallest cutting board that was ever made in the world, must be at this point in time, and I didn't put a towel under. That's probably why I'm taking so long to cut some parsley. So these are the ingredients that I'll be using: Old Bay, fresh garlic, cilantro, Lawrys, and black pepper, and a tad of olive oil just to get the seasonings to actually coat the shrimp. So I'm doing half a tablespoon of minced garlic right here. You can get this big jar of minced garlic at Sam's for like $3, and it lasts me like a whole year, literally. You'll see me combining all of the ingredients together, and feel free to tweak with this recipe. Like, I'm so open to constructive criticism. If you feel like, Chelsea, that don't look like enough seasoning on that joint, like you need to add a little more Lawrys on that thing, because they looking kind of bland. And also having a lot of older people in your family, like you can't be like ODing with that salt and stuff and MSG nowadays, because who would want to take somebody out because of that good cooking? Take your grandma out, all that salt. Don't do that now. People got high blood pressure and all this stuff going on. Want to take somebody out because of that good cooking? Take your grandma out, all that salt. Don't do that now. People got high blood pressure and all this stuff. I'd rather be safe than sorry. It's already fried shrimp. So as you can see, I'm frying the shrimp up. I'm just going to do a little cornstarch, something light and easy. But it still gives it that nice golden look with the crunch on the outside, but not so much excess breading, you know?
3 hours later.
Alright, well, so hopefully my grease is hot by now. So as we get these things ready to get in this grease, let's make sure it's hot. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of water, make sure that thing popping. And as you can see, that shit is hot. So let's start off throwing a couple of these skewers on into that grease. Make sure your grease is at least 200 degrees.
Please. You don't want to put the shrimp in there and the bread will fall right off, okay?
So make sure the thing good and hot. And I'm using a wok to fry my shrimp in. We found this wok somewhere in an antique shop somewhere, and it has been a gem ever since. So as you can see, I'm dropping them things straight in there, and that grease is popping. It's hot. It is rolling. So basically, I'm just turning the shrimp every other minute or so, just to make sure that the shrimp doesn't, start to stick together. That starch doesn't take long to really crisp up if your grease is hot enough. So as you can see, they're literally just like crisping up quickly, almost instantly. So just give those a couple turns. I'm pulling them out, letting them rest on a little piece of parchment paper and paper towel just to get some of that excess grease out of them, because it's already an unhealthy meal. So it's like, come on, just like you can at least get the grease out. So as we're letting those things rest, get a little bit of grease out of them, I'm thinking of how I'm going to plate this. Like, this is the most untalked about process, I guess, when cooking. Plating is the biggest, you eat with your eyes too. So it's I still want to present something really nice to my family, despite that I'm cooking everything that's already in-house. I'm not going out to get nothing spectacular, but it's kind of more so the thought for me that I feel like they appreciate more. So I didn't have a spray bottle in my house at this time with doing this, a squirt bottle. So I'm just kind of making sure I don't saturate these things in this sauce, but at the same time I want them nicely coated. So I'm giving them a little bit of time to drip some of that excess sauce off of it. I tried plating it this way at first, but I don't know, I just didn't really I didn't like it on that white plate. So let's try this again. So I tried it on the wood. I love this wood. The color it gives off, I feel like the yellow from the rice really pop with that wood grain. And I'm using my scoop to get a nice little scoop, proportion scoop, I guess you could say, to go on the plate to make it look better. It ended up falling when I didn't pack it enough. I know some people are really OCD about the plating and the little small things like that may happen along the way. But I'm just doing something quick for the fam, so I'm not tripping on it too much. I'm crucial like that when it comes to my work, yes, but in this instance, no, not so. But I'm just going to go a little crisscross with these skewers. And then I'll just top them with a little bit of fresh parsley that we had drying out while we were cooking. This is a real simple and easy appetizer or hors d'oeuvres that you could do when you have guests over or for a quick meal and you're not trying to eat anything too heavy. This came out way better than I planned. The rice was totally just we were this needs to be a dinner at the same time. When it could be just, you could do it just the shrimp and do an appetizer type thing and sell it just like that. Tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Give me as much feedback as y'all think. Is it giving what it was supposed to give? It's not giving. 4K just changed the whole game up with this bang bang shrimp recipe. Look how that parsley's hitting that yellow, the little hints of peppers and onions and that pilaf blend. It's definitely giving what it's supposed to be giving. And I also made an alternative for those who don't like all that fried stuff and sauce and different things like that. So I just took the same shrimp, same seasoning, sauteed them in a pan over medium-high heat, added a half a stick of butter, and let those things just rock out. And I just poured a little bit of that sauce with some fresh parsley across the top of that bedded rice. And here's what I came up with. So that bang bang shrimp and that garlic and herb, I guess we could say, over that bedded rice. All right, y'all, we just finished up that bang bang shrimp and that garlic and herb shrimp over that bed of rice pilaf. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. I will be posting the recipe in the description down below. You'll see something right here. Like, share, subscribe. Just keep tuning in. We got that fire coming.